There was apparently, let me get this straight, a detainer issued for Sanchez in March, requesting that he stay in custody until immigration authorities could pick him up. But the detainer was not honored. Why not?
Well, you know, what we're going to have here between the Sheriff's Department and ICE, immigration, is that who should have done what, and they're going to go back and forth. And it appears from what I can gather from reading and the research that I've done that there have just been a loss of communication somewhere, which ended up costing this young lady her life. And both those agencies, both the Sheriff's Department there in San Francisco and ICE, who should have done what on what day becomes the question. And we're going to have to look into that and make some determination.
So someone clearly dropping the ball here?
Somewhere along the way, someone did, because that communication in terms of that person's incarceration should have stood somehow, or he should have been immediately deported.
You know, unfortunately, something like this sounds very familiar. Lack of communication between local authorities and federal authorities. When is that kind of communication, or how can it be improved?
Well, in this particular case, I think they're going to have to make some decisions as to who's going to take responsibility once a person who is, particularly who has a criminal past, such as this gentleman did, who's going to take responsibility should they be released from jail. In this particular case, drug charges was dropped on him in San Francisco. And somewhere along the way, whether ICE or rather ICE should have came over and took possession of him at that time, or he was requested to stay in jail there at the sheriff's office, is still yet to be determined. So they're going to have to stop pointing fingers at each other and figure out a way going forward. How do we best make sure that this doesn't happen again so that we can protect innocent people, because there was no reason for this young lady to have lost her life.
Well, hopefully something like this doesn't happen again, and unfortunately I worry that it will, because that lack of communication that just seems to continually be there, and a lot of that is because of staffing with immigration.
Well, it may be the case. I can't say that specifically. I think we have to look at it case by case, but overall across the country, police and federal agencies work very well together in order to be able to make the decisions that need to be made. But in this particular case, in and of itself, they're probably going to have to drill down a little bit more into this and really see what happened.